this is Russ. Yeah, I'm back out on the road again. Once again out with the deer. Yeah, we've been taking the deer out a lot more now. You notice that? Yeah, I like the deer. Yeah, I figure it was time to give it some additional ride time that I haven't done since getting the bike. Yeah. So, what's new today? Well, I'm recording this the day after Father's Day. Yeah, we didn't do anything really that big for Father's Day. I went and visited my daughter and son-in-law, had some Chinese food over there, came back. Yeah, that's all we did. Had lunch out there, came on back. But I did have something to tell you. Now, the last time I took the deer out, we mentioned that we were hearing clicking sounds, and I said, oh yeah, my water bottle cage is a little loose. Yeah, it was a little bit loose. So I tightened that up. But I think the major clicking sounds we were hearing was not from the rattling of the bottle cage. It was actually the rattling from the kickstand. Yeah, the kickstand. All right, we'll take it right here first. Let me make this turn. Yeah, it was the kickstand. The kickstand was almost off. I think what happens is, you know, the bikes get jarred up so much when it's going up and down bumps and the like. It just keeps starting to loosen things up. So let me remind you guys too. I mean, we do hear some clicking. I'm reaching with my hand right now, holding the bottle cage, and yeah, I still hear some clicking from the bottle cage. I think that's going to happen because really it's not like welded together next to the metal of the rack. So every time you hit a bump, it kind of clicks. Yeah. I don't know what else I can do. I mean, I could reposition that bottle cage somewhere else, I guess, rather than the back. But I don't know where else to put it. I don't have a front basket here on this one. All right, hold on a second here. All right. Yeah, unless I put a front basket, I really have nowhere else I can put that bottle cage. There really isn't a good spot for it. So I guess I have to just kind of live with that little slight rattling that happens. But anyways, the major clicking I was hearing was not from the bottle cage. It was from the kickstand had loosened up so much on the deer. It was literally ready to fall off. I'm not kidding. I mean, had that screw unscrewed a little bit more, I would have lost the screw. Both screws had loosened up. Now, I don't think I'm the only one that this has happened to. I think Rip1 Outdoors mentioned that his kickstand was loose. Somebody mentioned, was it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it was him. Maybe it was somebody else. But and then my wife, her Jaguar Rundy kickstand was also loose. Now I don't know if this is something that's specific to Magicycle. I have a feeling it would not be. I think it would be something that all bikes would have an issue with. So let me tell you right now. Go and tighten up the screws on your kickstands, and while you're at it, tighten up all the other screws on your bike. Just check them. I mean, if you're already there, check every single screw you have on your bike. Make sure that there's some tightness there. I mean, we bounce around quite a bit on these bikes. Things are bound to loosen up eventually. So I don't know if putting Loctite or something on the screws might be worth it. I don't know. I haven't done it on mine, but I'm starting to think maybe I should, at least on the kickstand maybe. Because two of our bikes, okay, I'm going to have to duck on this thing again. Hold on. Yeah, that thing is getting lower and lower. Two of our bikes have had that problem already. My wife's Jaguar Rundy had that issue. I think we were at the Fox River Trail, actually, when that happened on hers. And, of course, I have my tools with me. So tightening it up is not hard. No, actually, we weren't on the Fox River Trail. Now I'm thinking about it. It was after we came back from the Fox River Trail. It was probably loosened up while we were there. We were actually on the path I was just on, and she heard So I'm clicking, and I looked, and I saw the kickstand was like flopping around. So yeah, fix up your kickstands. Even if you don't think it has it, go there and check it. Okay, go there and check it, and make sure that thing is tight. I think it's a 6mm hex nut, screw. If it's not 6, it might be a 5. I'm not sure. But yeah, tighten it up. You don't want to lose your thing. Yeah, that was a narrow pass on that bridge. Oncoming traffic. Yeah. I'm always a little nervous going on the bridge if somebody comes over, because you don't know if they're gonna stay in their lane or they're not, and they could run right into you. She seemed to know what she was doing, so we're good. All right. So what are we gonna be doing today? Well, we're gonna ride around the forest preserve a little bit. I just want to make sure everything sounds good and feels good on the deer. And make sure we're having any problems beyond that. All right. There's the robin. So I got some word from Magicycle that they have shipped out some additional cell phone mounts for me. I had requested, and then they will be sending me some additional mirrors. We have mirrors on our bikes, but you know, some of the bikes have Hafni mirrors on there, and I wanted to keep the Magicycle products with the Magicycle accessories on there. So I requested if we can just get those products, and we'll just put it on the bikes. And they agreed that they would do that. I mean, the things that we see when I'm riding is you see my handlebar, and you see, essentially that's basically all you see as I'm riding. So you know, if you're riding a Magicycle product, you should be riding with the Magicycle accessories on there. So that's what we're gonna do. So now, currently right now, I do have the Magicycle mirror on the deer, but if you notice, yeah, I don't have the cell phone mount from them on here. So yeah, we'll keep it all Magicycle. Makes sense to me. Apparently made sense to them too. Now as for you guys, you can do whatever you want to do. A lot of us buy things from Amazon. Some of us buy things from, you know, the companies we buy our bikes from, and some of us just kind of go all over the place. Like she has headphones on, she can't hear me. So we're gonna go around her a little bit there. Yeah, see, when they have headphones on, they can't hear anything going on. So I figure I will have to deal with it. All right, let's push the button. Let's see if these people actually stop. All right, one side stops, and this side stops. Thank you. All right, I just wanted to see, I usually don't hit that button. I wanted to see if the cars will actually stop for me. So once I stopped, the other guy didn't look like he was gonna, but I think he felt guilty that if he didn't, he would look bad. So he stopped for me. Now you notice too that this one is sliding here, and that's because it's not very tight. I have it set up a little higher on the handlebar. Hold up a second. Let me check something. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I had to stop and check a message. All right, what were we talking about? I lose my train of thought whenever things like that happen. Oh, the cell phone mount. Yeah, this one's a little looser because, you know, the handlebar on the deer kind of tapers. If you notice too, even my headlight here is kind of on an angle. So it tapers, but it's also a little fatter on the bottom, and it's a little bit thinner on this side here. So it's actually kind of holding on an angle. You know, a thick part of it's on the thick and part of it's on the thinner, and so that's why it kind of slips. I'm hoping that the other one will be better. You know, if it doesn't happen, then at that point it'll force you to have to get a handlebar extender that usually goes in front. But the problem is there's not a whole lot of space here. You know, you see there's cables here, and then this display screen only goes at that angle. It doesn't change any angles, so it makes it a little bit tougher. Little challenges that you have from change the angle a little bit of the camera. Little challenges you have on bike to bike. Yeah. Uh-oh. Looks like they've closed off the path. Look at this. Yeah, it says road closed. They closed it off for us, huh? Oh, man. Okay, well, we're turning around. All right, we're going to turn around. The other folks have to turn around too. They must be doing something. They're doing some type of repair or something going on. All right, we're going to wait here. Wait for these cars to go by. All right, well, we tried. Sometimes things change, right? Now it's interesting, over on this side, let me show you here. You see there's like tennis courts there. They had tennis courts there before. They ripped it out and they put in new tennis courts. I thought for sure they were going to change that to something else, maybe change it into a pickleball court or something. But no, it's a regular tennis ball court, it seems. All right, well, I guess we're not going that way. So now we got to change our plans on where we're heading. Where am I going to head? I didn't have intentions to go too far again today. This is a dilemma. I was thinking of going to get some Chinese food with the bike. I don't know if I'll do that. The problem with these things of, you know, getting pickup things, you still have to leave your bike outside. A lot of these places don't like it when you bring the bike into their establishments. I mean, even though I'm only in there for probably 30 seconds, some of them don't like the fact that you know, you're bringing in the bike. So you'd have to bring a lock. Yeah, I've locked up my Rad Rover before when I've picked up things. We'll go this way. I've locked up stuff before, but I don't think I want to lock up the deer. The deer grabs a lot of attention. The Rad Rover, being just a big black bike, doesn't grab as much attention. So I figured, nah, I'm not going to do it. Although I do want some Chinese food. Oh, okay. Thank you. I asked some friends before who came from China. Actually, they were from Hong Kong. I said, hey, what do they call Chinese food in China? Do you guys call it food, or do you call it Chinese food? I don't remember their answer, sadly. They had a good laugh about that. I mean, they came over and they said that we can get some French food, we can get some Italian food. So that brought up the question, what do you call Chinese food when you're in China or you're in Hong Kong? I don't know. Oh, maybe you guys can answer for me. You know, if you go to Italy, do they say we're gonna go get some Italian food, or do they just say we're gonna get some food? I mean, it's a valid question, I think. Don't you think? Yeah. So anyway, everyone eats their own stuff. You know, if you have a preference of food and you're used to a certain type of food, you get that all the time, right? Give an example. When we moved to our current home, we had to sell the old home, and in order to do that, you know, you kind of fix up the house a little bit, you know, and get a better sale price out of it. So we did some renovation of the old home. We hired some Chinese guys, and they did it for us. Yeah, let's take a left. They did it for us, and yeah, we noticed that, you know, when they took lunch, yeah, they had Chinese food. And we hired some Mexican guys to kind of clean up the new property that we had bought. You know, this is years and years ago. What they were doing is they were cleaning up the outside, you know, cutting down the trees to make it, you know, not so tall, and getting rid of old shrubs and things that were not so good. You know, they were really cleaning up the entire thing for us. And they were Mexican guys, and yeah, when they took lunch, they had Mexican food. Makes me wonder, you know, when you're hiring different people to fix your properties up, I'm gonna guess they're eating the food that they're used to, right? Yeah. You know, for me, if you were to say, let's go out and get something to eat, you know, what's the first thing you think I would ask for? Pizza. Yeah, it's not Chinese food. How do you like that? Yeah, I'm a pizza guy. You give me a pizza, I'm pretty happy. Now here we're here in Chicago. So you would think, oh, Russ has got to be a deep dish pizza guy, right? No, I kind of eat them both. I like the deep dish pizzas. I like Lou Malnati's a lot. That's from our area. I don't get it that often. It's kind of expensive. Giordano's is also very good. I haven't had that in a long, long time. I remember when the original Lou Malnati's opened up, and I think that was in Lincolnwood, Illinois. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong, but Russ is never wrong. I told you that. Russ is always right. And I remember going there, and then of course Lou Malnati's has expanded quite a bit. In fact, I think they even have Lou Malnati's out in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken now. I think they went ahead and set up a place out there. Maybe one or two other states might even have Lou Malnati's they set up. But it's basically a Chicago thing. Yeah, I'll put a picture up of a Lou Malnati's pizza if I don't forget. One that my daughter ordered for us. I think it was a couple of Father's Days ago. Yeah, that would be appropriate. Yeah, I'll put that up so you can see what a deep dish pizza looks like. Now, they don't have the thickest pizza. They have other things called stuffed pizza, where they actually have a layer of crust on top of the cheese and the tomato sauce and stuff. So it's like you're stuffing like a pie, right? A true pie. Top crust and bottom crust and everything. Stuffed pizza. Alright, let's go ahead and go here. Now you notice I didn't take the sidewalk. Before I've taken the sidewalk here to get out of there, but now the deer's a little more powerful. I'm okay going on the street with it. Usually if I'm on the street, I want a more powerful bike. It's just the way it is. Oh man, what time is it? 10:50. It's going to be a hot one today. I think it's going to hit about 82. Now that's not as hot as some others. I know our subscriber Dan out in Louisiana, he was telling me, I don't know what his weather, what did he say? 103? Something like that. That's a little too hot for me. I can't handle it. Yeah, I would not be riding if that was the case. Now you probably hear a lot of wind noise going on because the wind is really blowing up against me now. To the point where I can't hear myself talk. I have mentioned that before, and whenever that happens, sometimes I don't have the best enunciation. Yeah, if you can't hear yourself talking, you don't enunciate things too well. So if I say things slightly off, you'll know why. Yeah, was that guy with an e-bike? I just passed us over there. Let me see here. Yeah, I think he is. Let's go follow him. Maybe he's going someplace that's good. I'm just riding around anyway. It doesn't really matter. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I saw the stop sign. I looked around. There wasn't anybody there, so I just kind of kept going. Yeah, I don't know if I've come down this area before. Hey, we learn new areas. Maybe he'll show me some new areas to go to. Just follow the guy. I think he's gonna go back to the same area we were at. Don't know. We'll see. Yep. We were just up above there, to the right, to our right. I think he's just riding around. Let's see where he's going here. Where's this path take us? Yeah, I think it's just bringing us right back to where he was. Okay. Yeah, it just took us back where he was. Yeah, he's just going this other direction. Yeah, he was just, I didn't know that there was a shortcut there. Well, he taught me where the shortcut is, that's for sure. Yeah, over to our right, this is where I usually end up doing my reviews. As you might notice, the little pond in there. Yeah, I just go into an area where most people don't go to because it dead ends if you keep going further. And I usually do my reviews there. I try to go to places where there's less people, so they don't bother me and gawk at me and stuff. Okay, we're gonna have to hit her with the bell here. So. Thank you. I'm sorry. All right. So yeah, I interrupted her run. So yeah, I usually go off into this side here because it kind of dead ends over there. Nobody goes down there as often because they know they can't get out of there. All right, he's heading back in the area we're basically at. If he keeps going, he'll find that that thing will have a road closed for him. So we will head back this way. Overall, we have quite a few different paths to go to, but you have to either drive there or you have to make the commitment of time to ride to that path. And today I just didn't feel like doing it. So that's why we're stuck in the same areas we always go to. It's okay. Somebody told me that the ride is the ride. It doesn't really matter. You're just listening to me anyway. Okay, that's good too. I'm okay with that. All right. Oh, yeah, if you cut off into that little corner there, you end up going to the library. Yeah. Secret entrance ways that you have to kind of learn. You know, all of this stuff here, without the bike, I would have never been able to go through here. I would have never walked it. I would never have walked it. I would have never jogged it. I would have never come down here at all. So it really, the bike has opened me up to go to different areas of this general area. Now this tunnel used to be painted with a nice mural on both sides, but they didn't redo it. They kind of tried to start it. I'm gonna duck again. They tried to start it, but they didn't finish it. And really, I think even if they finished it, somebody will just graffiti it again. It really kind of gets me upset. People deface property all the time. I mean, that's all over, everywhere you go. There's always somebody who will spray paint something on something. It's not here just in the US either. I mean, if you go to Europe and whatever, you'll see it there too. I mean, I haven't gone, but I see travel videos. I see it. I see graffiti all over things that shouldn't be done. But that's kids. And adults who have used to be kids and they used to do it and they're still doing it. That's not good, but they do. So, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? Let's see my time, if I set my time right. The deer says it's 10:56. My cell phone says it's 10:57, so I'm off by a minute. I'm gonna guesstimate that the cell phone is more accurate. Yeah, it is more accurate. It's tied into the signal, right? Magicycle is not tied into any type of thing. It's just running like any other watch or clock would be running. Yep, hit up everybody with the bell. The only time I don't do it is if I know that they know that I'm coming. Then I'll just say, forget it. Like, okay, like this lady, I'm not gonna hit her with the bell. She's facing me. Why would you do it? We both did the head nod. Everyone does the head nod. Head nod's easier, especially if you're riding a bike. You have two hands on your steering wheel, your handlebars. And yeah, the head nod just is a lot easier. Okay, so let me confirm that the bouncing noise was the bottle, because I still hear it, but it was mainly the kickstand falling off. All right, if Magicycle is watching, or any of the other bike companies are watching, put some Loctite on the kickstand screws. Okay, I think that might be helpful. You're probably wondering if the manufacturers do watch the video. Sometimes they do. Yeah, sometimes they do. I don't know if they watched the entire video. I guess if you're gonna ask them to do stuff like that, I should have asked it earlier up in the video. So maybe if they're not gonna watch the whole thing, at least they hear what I'm asking, right? By the way, let me say one more thing too. I know some people have asked me to get in the middle of things that they have with manufacturers. Like they'll say, oh, I tried to get in contact with the company and they're not responding very well. Can you contact them for me? And yeah, I don't really like to do that. Sorry. I don't want to get in the middle of anybody's squabbles of anything. I have to leave it to you and the manufacturer. I don't work for the manufacturer, as you know. I just make a video and that's basically it. I make a video and then I have some affiliate links for you and some discount codes that you can use. And yeah, they do pay me if you buy a bike, because we get a slight commission, but we don't work for them. We don't work for them, and so we really have no pull, you know, as influencers. You know, I love that word. We really don't have any pull one way or the other. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I'm really drying out here. Hold on. Smaller water bottle today. Yeah. This water bottle is made by Polar Bottle. Now, this one doesn't have that metallized thing around it. So supposedly, the other one is more insulated than this one. It has the same cap though. I like these caps because it doesn't drip and I don't have to pull it out. It's always in the out position. All I have to do is just squeeze the bottle and the water comes out. See? All right. Put the bottle back there. But let me say that metallized little insert that they have in front of the bottle supposedly keeps the cold water colder. Personally, I don't think it does that much of anything. Maybe it does. Maybe it reflects the sunlight off of it a little bit more, but I don't notice it. It's still just as warm as any other water bottle. This one here that I just pulled out, it is smaller than the one I usually carry. It's shorter, but I think that version does just as well as the other version. I only buy it because I like the cap. I don't want to pull open the cap. Some people pull it open with their teeth. Some people use their fingers and pull it open. I don't want to pull anything open. I just want to grab it, squeeze it, and get the water out and put it right back. That's why I buy the Polar bottle. And if you want a Polar bottle of your own, yeah, affiliate links are in the description of the video. And of course, you can always go to the website. It's RUSSISRIGHT.blogspot.com. Blogspot is a free website. Well, actually, it's a blog site that's hosted by Google. So it's essentially the same information that's in the description of the videos, but I'm maxing out with the description of the video space. You only have, I think, like 5,000 characters that you can put on the description of any video. And when it maxes out, I can put more stuff on that other site. So yeah, RUSSISRIGHT.blogspot.com. You'll find the most updated information of some accessory stuff on there. Now, I mentioned before on that I would put some additional links in there for products that maybe I didn't try yet myself, but thought this is a kind of a cool product. Maybe you might want to check it out. Okay. I haven't done that yet. Almost ate a bug. I spit them out. Yep, I spit them out. So, yeah, check the blogspot.com, RUSSISRIGHT.blogspot.com. Check that site out for the most recent stuff. Alright, let's stop here. I'm gonna let him go. Nope, he's not gonna go. We're gonna turn. So the guy let me go, but the dog barked at me. Dogs are always trying to get me, I told you that. Yeah, they're always trying to get me. They see me, they want to get me. Alright, what else do I have new to tell you guys? Review bikes. Yeah, we talk about this almost every time. Yeah, the other review bike is coming in. Yeah, the fourth one that I was saying that we were expecting. Yeah, that one's coming in on, I think, Wednesday. So in 2 more days, it probably will show up. Of course, it's FedEx. Who knows when it'll show up? It could be the next day. Yeah, the only thing I don't like, as I mentioned before, is I don't like hanging around waiting for it. Yeah, because they all require signatures. It's too expensive of an item not to. But as we know, sometimes FedEx signs off for it and just leaves it anyway. Oh, here's an interesting thing I could tell you. You know, we ordered some stuff on Amazon recently. You know, nothing to do with bikes, just something we needed to order for a birthday present. And so the delivery of the thing said it was going to come in the next day between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. They are actually delivering at night now. I did not know that. And sure enough, when we woke up, I went outside, took a look at 6 something in the morning, and there the box was. It wasn't there last night. 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. deliveries. Wow. I mean, they're getting so much stuff now that they're actually doing late night deliveries. Who would have thought of that? That's crazy, huh? Well, I appreciate the effort. I mean, it came in less than a day. Placed the order. What time did we place the order? 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock or so? Something like that in the afternoon. Yeah. 12 hours later, it's sitting on your doorstep. I have no idea when they delivered it. I should check my Ring alarm. Yeah, I should do that just to find out what time did the guy actually show up. Yeah, I think I'll do that and check it one of these. I'll let you guys know if I remember. Find out what the actual delivery time was. All right, anyways, I think that's enough for today. Didn't get to go where we were hoping to go, which is basically nowhere. We were just going to go around in the forest preserves. But I appreciate you guys coming along. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. We're almost at 15,000. Yeah, I looked this morning. I think we're only 80 people shy of 15,000 subscribers. Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys next time.